over the hips. Nice and firm. Again, the hips are a joint and they love being massaged. It's a nice area to massage. They can spring, or they should spring, so when you pull them together they should spring apart slightly. Lovely. And then a nice stomach effleurage around the stomach to finish off. That's nice. Okay, how did that feel?
That was lovely.
Good. Okay, now working on the left arm. Just reveal the one limb, making sure the body's nice and warm in there. And introducing the oil to the body. Just using a bit more oil there, always keeping contact. And now bringing the arm up. Which is a nice movement because gravity is helping you to push all the lymph down towards the lymph node under the armpit, which is called the auxiliary lymph node. And this is a nice movement, again for mobility. You'll notice that quite a lot of Swedish massage is working on the mobility of the joints, not just massaging the body. That's a nice one for the shoulder. And again, flexibility. Just let your arm completely drop. Wonderful. Lovely. The floppier the better. Okay. Gentle tug. And release. Lovely. And this is a wonderful movement down the forearm. When we work on computers or other manual jobs, we're working very much with the tendons down the forearm here, especially with computers where you don't put your wrist down or your elbow. You're raising your whole arm from your shoulder, and it puts a lot of pressure on the forearm here. So this movement is lovely to drain all the fluid and release all the pressure that builds up subconsciously. Just release the pressure there, lovely, and draining all that fluid down. And again on the other side. Nice squeezes and then drain. You'll notice that when I do that the fingers tend to curl because I'm working on the tendons there. They do that automatically. And a nice pull, another effleurage as normal, and then working on the wrist and the hand. So before I do that, just covering the arm up, keep it warm, coming round, nice rotation on the wrist, and again just like the ankle, the rotation and then the massage around the wrist there. Beautiful movement, always pushing the fluid to the back because there's the lymph nodes that work all along here, and the nearest lymph node to the end of the hand and the fingers here, the nearest one is here, and then another one under the armpit. And this one has to drain and eat all the fluids, all the toxins from the rest of the extremity here. So hence pushing all that fluid upwards. It's a lovely feeling. Now I'm working just the same as the foot, pushing the fluid between the metacarpals as opposed to the metatarsals, and a nice massage, rotation and a gentle tug. This one really feels lovely. We have so many nerve endings in our hands and fingers that when we massage them, it is so relaxing. If they happen to click, it doesn't matter. Obviously the finger or whatever joint needed to be released. But when massaging, I'm not looking for clicks and just hoping to release any extra tension there. The one nice thing about massaging fingers, as you can see here, is Pamela normally wears rings on this finger, and it's nice to massage that area. It's such a lovely feeling when you have an area massage which normally completely protected by jewellery. Normally ears and fingers are the lovely areas to massage. Lovely. And turning the palm over, stretching the hand out, and using my thumbs to massage alternately the centre of the palm. This area in reflexology terms is called the solar plexus, which on our bodies is actually up here, and it's the centre of our emotions, our feelings, whether we feel stressed or happy. And it's such a lovely area to massage and have massaged. And a nice stretch and off. And covering the limb. How did that feel, Pam? Yeah, good. Now I'm going to turn Pamela over. So Pam, if you'd like to turn any way. Okay. Going to remove the pillow. Wonderful. Okay. Now revealing the back of the leg, ready to massage the back of the client. Okay, just move your hands slightly. Wonderful. There we are. The oil I'm using, grapeseed, is especially good for people who don't want to put on weight with the massage, because unfortunately some oils will absorb into the body and add fat to the body. And the other good thing about it is it's not at all gloopy. It's a nice thin oil to use, and it goes nicely onto the skin. There we are. Using that good old effleurage again, and then working on the lower leg, first of all on the Achilles tendon, and then working up the back of the calf muscle. There's actually a few muscles here, but the main one is the gastrocnemius muscle, which has 2 heads and 1 foot. So when working up, I'm able, at about halfway, to apply pressure with my thumbs into the centre, where there's normally a pool of lymph, if you like, which is the white blood cells eating up all the toxins, and I'm pushing them upwards and behind the knee here. There's another lymph node here, just like behind the elbow, and again, that's the nearest one to the extremity. So hence why I'm pushing up all toxins up to the back of the knee. Working up to the inner thigh. First of all sweeps, then some kneading. This is a wonderful massage Really feels like you're getting deep into the muscle, and by this stage the hands and the part of the body being massaged are really nice and warm. There's a lot of energy following the hands around the body. And then some squeezing motion by picking up the muscle. And effleuraging up, this is where I move round the couch and work on the other side of the upper thigh. And again, some squeezing. You all right? Yeah. And some kneading. And then on to some of the percussion movements. That's a nice feeling. Though the first one there was called cupping and the second one is hacking, both called percussion movements. Now with some new oil on my hands, massaging up the side of the hip and up to the buttock. As you can see, I'm using my thenar muscle here nice and strongly to bring the circulation upwards and into the centre of the buttock. Using a new technique here called petrissage, massaging firmly into the centre of the buttock. 3 nice swipes. And some squeezing. Some kneading. And eventually the percussion moves.